Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hey y'all. I am in a different location. I'm on the floor, actually, in my bedroom. As y'all can see my little thing behind me. I got a little new setup. So I decided to do a different background today. How are y'all? The title of this is Do What You Love, Not Look for Love. And this message is for those who don't understand the meaning of the word love. So basically, hey, how y'all doing? Basically, any comments? I'm not seeing the comments. Must be okay. So y'all comment and say hi or something so I know that y'all are here and that it's still streaming. Love is not something that you find in another person. Love is something that you find within yourself, something you love to do, something that gives your life meaning, something that you receive joy from, and it should not be based upon another person. If y'all are commenting, I'm so sorry. The comments are not coming through. Let me just click on some buttons. Oh, there it is. I found it. Hey, so stop looking for someone to fulfill a void in you that you're supposed to be filling yourself. This will clear up a lot of confusion and you can go straight for what is important to your journey to find something that you love doing or that fulfills you internally. Because a lot of women walk around with a big hole inside of them because they don't know what they're supposed to be doing. They don't have a purpose. They feel all they're supposed to do is work, come home, take care of kids, work, come home, take care of kids, work, come home, then maybe look for somebody who's going to love them or who they can love. That's just not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be having fun. You're supposed to feel creative. You're supposed to be doing something you love, because when you do something you love, it's basically not even work. You know, if you start your own business after you done secured the bag, it's just fun. It's a hobby. It's something that you enjoy doing that you would probably do for free in your spare time when you were working. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want to get to. You got to get to that before you can be happy and really enjoy this life. Because if you don't, you'll always be looking for something. Hey, what am I supposed to be doing? What's my purpose? Your purpose is to be creative and happy. If you can't do that, then you're never going to be living your purpose anyway. Your purpose is not putting input into a computer for a company. That's not your purpose. Okay? Your purpose is not customer service. A robot can do that. Okay? Which they will be doing soon. Your purpose is not, working at Sprint. So I want to tell you guys that a lot of women are being so extra picky. Well, I can't date nobody like this, or I can't do that, or I gotta have this kind of feel. Are you gonna be pushing a button and you're gonna be doing customer service for somebody? Are you gonna be working for someone who doesn't care about you, building up their life, their dream, while yours is wasting away when you could be free? Who cares if you're free, right? So it's almost kind of like trading in the illusion of what love in a relationship is supposed to be for the reality of what your life is supposed to be. So when you were a little kid, before you got interested in men, what was your dream? What did you imagine your life like? What were you doing for a living? Go back to that, because that's your true, love, what you wanted to do. When boys were yucky, what did you want to do? So if that's still what you want to do, you should be going to do it. Someone said be a doctor. Yeah. And a lot of times when children are young, they don't know the details in which their what they want to be includes, and sometimes it changes. So if that's still what you really want to be, then go for it. Okay. And a lot of people kill kids' dreams because it's like, oh, those don't make a lot of money. Well, that's why you're not supposed to be doing it for money. You're supposed to go get somebody that makes a lot of money and then do what you want. Okay. So, oh, you can't do that. That doesn't make enough money. Okay, well, that's why I'm gonna marry somebody who makes a lot of money, and I'm gonna do that anyway and sit home and make money off of that. And I'm gonna take that other person's money. Okay. And I'm gonna find new ideas because I'm gonna have so much free time and I'm gonna do other things as well. Right. So they forgot about that. They forgot about marriage. Okay. Now, for a man, it's very different. For a man, it's different. Now, for a man, in order to free himself, he has to work on the side and build his dream upon the side of him working. You know, why? Because he has extra strength, he's stronger, and he has the time. He doesn't have to worry about messing with kids, all the stuff that most women do. If he allows his woman to stay home, he don't have to worry about none of that. When he gets off work, he could take a hour nap and get on his other stuff at night. Okay, so and that's how a lot of men, start their own companies and business and free themselves from corporate America or building somebody else's dream. They take that paycheck and invest it into their future business or whatever, and that's how people free themselves. So yeah, you're not supposed to be looking for love. You're supposed to be looking for fulfillment. A lot of people mistake love for fulfillment because you can be in a relationship and still not be fulfilled. You can love that person, but something is missing. You could be with the love of your life, but something is missing, right? You could marry for money and have all the money in the world, but still something could be missing. You want a purpose. So give a lot of thought to what it is that you want to do and move forward in doing it. Don't try to start too big too fast because that's where most people just mess up. You try to have this huge idea but no money behind it. No, start small and build up, or get someone with some money and go straight into it. That's what I keep telling you guys. Y'all are worried about the wrong thing. Oh, is this man gonna love me? Is he gonna treat me? Who cares? Secure the bag and get your dream going, and then worry about that later. So he'll love you because he sees what you're going to do and what you're going to create and how you're going to do it, and you're going to be happy within yourself, so you're not always up under him looking for validation. So then he still has to chase you, and he's not the center of your attention, and he has to still work hard to keep your attention because you're building your dream and you have joy and you're happy doing what you're doing, and you're not just sitting around the house being lazy. You're doing stuff too. And then when you grow passionate about something that you're doing, it shows in everything that you do. You're happier. You're less likely to snap. You don't nag people all the time because there's something missing within you. Okay. So thank you. So get something for yourself. Working for other people is not the answer. I'm telling you. You will never be truly 100% peaceful within working for someone else. As soon as they fire you, it feels like everything you've done was in vain. As soon as you quit, as soon as the company lays people off, everything you have done was in vain. You have nothing to show for it but a resume saying you worked this many years at this company, which doesn't matter if you got to start all over somewhere else. So start working on yourself and building yourself, because no one can take that away from you. Not even the man you married. They can't take it away. They could take themselves away, but you're going to leave with half and you can still have what you built. Okay. So it is fun for a while to sit there and just live the life of a privileged, stay at home, don't have to work wife. But at some time, you're going to want to do something, a hobby. You might go to the gym, get your nails done, get your hair done. Then oh, this is so cute. I can make these, or, oh, I should be doing that. That's fun. And you do it for free. Then you say, well, I can make money on this too. And you actually like it. There are professional shoppers. You can go shop and get paid. There are people that blog on how to put outfits together. If you're a bored housewife that doesn't have anything to do, start a fashion blog. Get advertisers to pay you. Build your social media. Do all these things, whatever you love. And this time, you can make money off anything. I promise. You can make money on telling people how to change a diaper. That is how easy it is to make money. This is how you properly change a diaper. Make a new mommy blog or whatever. This is how you do it. Anybody can make money off of anything. You can make money off of doing a video reviewing an Amazon product that quick. So if you like gadgets, every time you buy a gadget, pop open your computer or turn on your cell phone and make a product review and start putting it up online. Every time somebody want to buy something and they don't want to waste their money, all they do is click, oh, product review for such and such. Oh, Layla's so silly. She texted me from school. And bam, your channel grows. Da da da. So, and I'm not saying everyone should start a YouTube. Find your niche. If you like to read, sign up to go read to kids in school and, do a nonprofit organization. Just start something and then it's a tax write-off. But anything you need to do to keep from, feeling there's something missing, it's because you're missing. You're not a whole person yet until you fulfill your dreams and what you like to do. Hey, so I'm just trying to tell y'all, you lost your job 20 years. Now I'm working on my own business. Oh, you lost your job of 20 years. Wow. And right, if you don't have a choice, like a lot of people don't have choices. If you don't have a choice and you have to make things work, you will. There's a will, there's a way. But if you can do it in comfort without worrying and stress, why not secure a bag first and then do whatever you need to do? Right? So I can do whatever I need to do in comfort. In comfort. I don't have to rush anywhere. Only thing I have to be on time for is picking my kids up and dropping them off. That's it. I have no other reason to look at a clock. And if I do schedule a consultation, that's it. Okay? I'm not under no one's clock. Thank you. So you're suggesting I didn't say career. I said fulfill yourself. If you like working for other people, that is up to you. I don't work for other people. I work for myself. All profits go back up over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't work for anybody. I don't need anyone else's approval. As long as I'm happy. And the stuff that I do, I basically do for free. I would do it for free. It wouldn't bother me to do it for free. So if you can, whatever you do, if you would do it for free, that is true happiness and doing what you like to do. Okay? So just remember that if you wouldn't do it for free, you'll always be working. And especially even if you wouldn't do it for free, as long as you're building yourself up and not someone else, and you get all the benefits at the end of the day, you still winning. And usually people who start their own business who really kind of don't like what they do, they build that business, sell it, and then get into what they really want. They use that base business to get that money to invest in what they really like, or a way to make money an easier way. So it's steps. It's a step, a step going up each time, or you can have multiple streams of income. So whatever you like doing. And here's the thing. So many people today have no skills, or they don't even know their talents because they've been trained to work for other people. Some people don't even know their talents. And then we grew up in the age, well, I didn't, but a lot of young people grew up in the age of video games, cell phones, technology. So they never took any type of art class. They never took any type of acting class unless it was in high school and they took it as an elective. They never, did any type of extracurricular activities outside of what was demanded in school. So they have no idea what they're capable of. Like, my kids wanted to buy these 3D puzzles yesterday. I'm like, those look very challenging. You sure you can do it? This is easy. They could not put that 3D puzzle together to save their lives. I even told Layla I would buy her iPhone X so she could put it together. She gave up within 5 minutes. Within 5 minutes, she gave up. I'm like, yeah. Y'all have zero attention span. Y'all can't put together a little 3D puzzle. Even though I offered you the iPhone X, you still couldn't do it. You have no skills. I told my kids they have no skills. I say, we're going to take an hour every day, and I'm going to make y'all do some type of skilled activity where you have to have skills. Because what are you going to do? You got to have some type of skill. I don't care if everything is going to be online and digital. You still need to shine offline. That's my thing. Okay. Just in case. You know what I'm saying? So, Shira, do I know a good work from home job? Yeah. Stay at home and don't work. Let the man work. Start your own business. Don't work for other people. Don't work for other people. I'm saying start your own business. Stay at your job until you figure out what you can do on your own. Okay? Contract yourself out. If you're really good at something, become a free agent and contract yourself out. That's how you can start and then build from there. Hey, kitty. Kitty. Y'all like my record player? I wanted a record player. I used to have one when I was a kid, and I loved. This is what I used to do when I was a kid. Exactly what. Look, I look like I'm a little kid. I'm sitting on the floor. I got my record player. I got my Michael Jackson MJ record back there. This is exactly what I was doing as a kid before I had to work for anybody. And I'm doing it right now, once again, but I'm talking to you and I'm telling you guys that you can be doing the same thing. I got my cat. Hey, kitty. I went back in time. Look at Velveeta. Velveeta wants snacks. I mean, I give them snacks. Okay. Velveeta. Velveeta snacks. Velveeta. Come on. So, there you go. So make sure, when I was a kid, sitting on the ground, listening to my little records, I was not thinking about, am I going to find love? Is that man going to love me and pay attention to me and hold my hand and tell me I'm beautiful every day? No, I was thinking about nothing but this. Oh, this is the greatest thing ever, And I have fur on my lips now. But the whole point is, I wasn't thinking about no man. I was just thinking about the moment and the joy that I was having as a child, not having to work for people and not having to, have a care in the world. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now, except I'm talking to y'all. And my cat sheds a little hair, but not too much. Hi, kitty. Plus, I have on lip gloss and hair gets stuck in lip gloss. Someone asked me if my cat sheds hair. Yay. So, what is your viewpoint on long distance? I don't. Why y'all keep asking me? Long distance relationships aren't real relationships, okay? They're not real. You might as well be in a relationship with a imaginary friend. They're not real. I don't like them because they're not real. Men need to have a woman right here, right now, that he can touch, or he's going to be touching on something else. I can't understand why y'all women don't realize that men need a physical woman. Okay? You are in a relationship with a man in a relationship with somebody else who's telling you he's in a relationship with you long distance. That's what you are. So stop asking me about these stupid long distance relationships. Those are those type of relationships people would lie about in high school. Oh, my boyfriend don't go to this school. No, it ain't got no man. Those are fake relationships, I call them. So no, I don't believe in them. Stop asking me about them. This is the last time I answer any questions about a long distance relationship. That's just same thing as having a having a long distance job. Do you go to work every day? No. Are you gonna get on a plane and fly to work every day? No. Can you work remote? Sure, you can work remote. That's fine. But you're not gonna see those people every day. You're not gonna connect with them. You're not gonna touch them. You're not gonna smell how they smell. And when it's time to go have some real company, you're not, you're gonna go find real people. Okay. Okay. I'm giving advice in psychology. I like giving advice in psychology. How can I turn that into a business? Um, be a contractor for be a contracted social worker. Okay. I have a friend that went to school and she has a psychology degree, and that's what she does. Gets her own clients at her own time, at her own pace. Or you could write a book. hmm Can I give advice? If you can get married and somebody will take care of you, or if you can find a sugar daddy, do what you got to do. Have whoever, if you can find someone to take care of you and you can fulfill your dreams while doing that, great. If you have to work and do like a man and you don't have kids yet, work in the day, come home at night, work on your dreams at night, do that too. You know what I'm saying? If there's a will, there's a way. Anybody can do whatever they choose to do. There's a will, there's a way. You just have to sacrifice some things, especially as a woman. A woman always has to sacrifice way more than a man. I know men complain about sacrificing so much, but they don't have to sacrifice anything compared to a woman. So women sacrifice a lot more because they have children. Some of them work, and then they have to deal with a man who they're not sure even wants to be there or is being faithful to them. Then they have to deal with starting their own business and trying to do whatever they want. Then they have to deal with all these things all at the same time. So it's very difficult. So there is going to be some type of sacrifice. And if you're a single person with no kids, you have it easy. You should already be there by now. You know what I'm saying? If you're a woman and you have kids and you're a single woman, oh Lord, what is this? Amber alert. Okay. I should turn those things off. Okay. If you don't have anything attached to you that depends on you, you should already have your own business or be finding it or exploring. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shira, hair extensions literally changed my life. Good for you, Samantha. How do you tell a guy who wants to take you for coffee on the first date? What do you tell a guy? I would tell him I'll meet you there, and I would never show up. And then when he called, I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Someone invited me to lunch and I was actually hungry. So I went, rain check. It was just coffee. I would never meet anybody for coffee unless they own the coffee shop. How about that? Okay. Or if it was after lunch. Don't go on coffee dates. That's cheap. Your boyfriend want to live with you, but he doesn't want to get married. I don't want to leave empty-handed. Again, first of all, you should be living with your boyfriend, not him living with you. That's number one. If he has to move in with you, that's a dusty. Number two, if he wants to live with you and he doesn't want to marry you, he needs to give you a bunch of money, first off, to even move into your house. Well, I'm going to need this much money. The amount of a wedding ring or an engagement ring. That's what you need. Okay? That way you don't leave empty-handed. If he wants to move in and doesn't want to promise you anything and doesn't give you some money, then he's the bum. Unless he's getting ready to pay every single bill. Then, hell, let him move in and save your money and do what you need to do. You still will win. But if he moves in, don't you pay one bill. Okay? If he moves into that apartment, all bills need to be transferred into his name, and he need to be paying all of them. Okay? Okay. Shira, what do you think of B. Smith's situation. I don't even know what that situation is. Sure, have you ever had a loss of appetite while on a spiritual journey? No, but I had an increase in appetite. Okay. I had an increase. Okay. Your husband is a dusty. What can you do? Well, you could always get a divorce unless he's paying some bills. Like, here's my thing. If you can't live without him, if you can't survive without him, like if he's paying half of something and you know you can't survive without him, then you need to stay until you figure out how you can survive without him or replace him. Level up, exactly. Then be gone. But all these women always come to me, my husband is a dusty. I say, well, leave. Well, I can't because I ABC. Well, then you a dusty too. So either level up and get your stuff together first, and he may follow suit. He may be like, well, if she's doing this, I got to do this. He may level up just because you're leveling up. You know what I'm saying? If he can't keep up with you and you've leveled up and you can get a better man, or you're earning more money, or you're able to do for yourself and you don't need him anymore, then you can bounce. But if you are in a situation where you need him, then he's not really a dusty if you need him. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully you don't need him. And if you do, then you need to look in the mirror too. Okay? Save up your money, get your stuff together. Don't talk about leaving. Just be gone one day when he get home and you're good. You know? Most people want to talk about everything. There's less talk. There should be more action and less talk. You went on a nice date Saturday, went to Cirque du Soleil and had dinner. He's trying to get sex already. Should I drop him? No, men always want sex. What do you think they're supposed to do? That's how you get more money when they want it. Oh, maybe next time. Then he'll go try and impress you more. Okay? I didn't mean to be rude by saying you're a dusty too. I'm just saying if you can't leave him right now on your own, then you might need to dust off a little bit too. Look, get yourself together first. Right? Oh, we have the jobless here today. Hey, jobless. The broke jobless. Oh well, more views for me. Anyway. Yeah, if he's paying all the bills, he's not that dusty. If he can't buy you Louis Vuitton and stuff, then you just should have got someone that had real money, not just pay the rent money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just go get sugar daddies on the side. Whatever you need to do to make yourself feel better, do it. You know. I'm serious. A lot of women realize, oh, my man will never be able to do these things for me. Yet he's paying all the bills. If that's what you truly want in your heart and you think you deserve it and you look good enough to go get it from another man, then why wouldn't you? Oh, B. Smith has Alzheimer's, wasting away, and has moved in a younger white woman in her home, and I think she may have been a pick-me poor thing. What? I don't really care. Like, they got Alzheimer's, they don't remember anyway. Secure yourself. Have some kids that's gonna secure you and secure yourself. There you go. What about when there's children involved? You make it seem so easy. Well, you want your children to grow up a certain way. Like, here's my thing. I have so many women who did grow up in a household where the dad was a dusty, and they say, I wish my mom would have left my dad. He was a dusty. So there you go. Ask some of these ladies in here who grew up with a dusty father and ask them. Don't ask me, because the whole point is, what do you want? Okay, your kids are going to follow you. Well, dusty daddy can't do much anyway. Okay. How do you feel about the government shutdown? Hasn't affected me one bit. I don't feel any type of way because it has not affected me because I don't work for the government. Not about to fly anywhere. I'm already married, so I don't need to wait on a marriage license. It hasn't affected me one bit. I feel like the government shutdown is kind of waking people up. Like they're trying to downsize the government, forcing people to quit and go find new jobs, and so they can't collect unemployment. That's a smart business decision. Donald Trump is a businessman. He know what to do. I know what to do. You know, business is business. He don't care. He wants to downsize the government, force people to quit so he doesn't have to pay them unemployment, and they're gonna have another job. And then when he reopens the government, it's gonna be a lot less. They're gonna have more money, and that's exactly what they're doing. That's they do that at every business when they want to downsize. They talk about, oh, it's a layoff, or we don't have enough money, or we cut the hours, and they force you to quit, and they don't have to pay you. That's a slick move. Any person would see that. But he's a businessman. He is not a politician. I keep telling y'all, he running the country just like it is. Like it's a corporation. He's running the country like a corporation. He even messed up and said this country, it's a company, okay? And he tired of paying people that he don't need. It's a big layoff, okay? So when the skeleton crew was what I'm gonna call it, when the skeleton crew is in place and all the unnecessary people have quit and moved on and found other jobs, it's gonna open back up. Yes, you probably still got to pay your taxes. Unless somebody gets real upset and hacks the whole thing, which I need them to do. Y'all in the IRS, hack it. Anyway, the government shutdown was affecting his pay. Then he better get a new way to get some money. You want to be a doctor now? Do whatever you want to do. You don't even know what you want to do. That's key number one. You need to figure out what you want and go for it wholeheartedly, but be responsible with it. Okay. No one can tell you what you want, what you're supposed to be doing. You only know that. If you can't figure out what you want to be doing and you need someone to tell you what you're going to be doing, then you don't know. Okay. What do I think about Disney movies? To aspire for love from a young age. Well, I think those Disney movies were created a long time ago, and now the modern Disney movies are teaching actually the total opposite, where you have to work together or the woman will save the day. Blah 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 blah. So, just show them the newer ones, but that's going to teach them to be Bob the Builder. Show them both and let them decide what they want. Show them Beauty and the Beast. That's the best one. Beauty and the Beast, she's the best of both worlds. She's independent, she's smart, but she went and got that beast to take care of her and became a queen. And she ran the show. He didn't run nothing after. Beauty and the Beast. Anyway. I don't suggest any business for women. I suggest doing what you love. If you love to do something, find a way to make money from it. That's what I suggest. People are so far away from what they truly want to do and what their true passions are. They don't even know anymore. They have to ask other people what they should be doing. So ask yourself, what do you love to do? And then go from there. Figure out how to get paid from it. Like Sasha's friend's mom. She's a stay-at-home mom. She lives behind us. And her dad, her mom, Sasha's friend, dad, owns a car dealership, right? And so his mom stays home all day. She don't do anything, but she loves to bake. This lady loves to bake, right? And she bakes cookies and all these type of pastries and stuff, and she sells them to like all the people in the neighborhood on Facebook, her friends on Facebook, and they're like real fancy. Um, and she puts them on like beautiful trays and sets them up and designs and stuff, and then she sells them, and like people that have their own businesses or bring them to like meetings and um birthday parties and all that stuff, and she just stays at home and makes cookies once a week, and she gets paid a lot of money off of that, and she doesn't really do anything but make some cookies, and because she loves to bake. And she says she used to do that all the time, and she would give it away. And then her friend told her, "Well, you should charge for this." And she's like, "Okay." So if she loved to bake and she was giving it for free, she don't have to worry. Her dad, I mean, her husband owns a car dealership. She ain't got to worry about anything. She just liked to bake, and so she makes money off of it. That's it. You know, she stayed home. She has 3 kids. One in junior high, one in elementary, and then like a 2-year-old baby. And they're all girls. And that's what she chooses to do with her free time while they're at school or in daycare or her baby's walking around the house. It's bake. And she makes money. She charges like $35 per tray. And she says she gets a couple of orders a week. And I said, "Have you ever thought about getting more?" And she's like, "No, I have a little baby. But when she grows up, I'm probably going to." So her business is slowly being built, and by the time the little baby gets, into elementary or junior high, that lady's probably going to have a bakery with clients waiting to buy because she's starting it now. She may, get some type of deal to put her stuff in a grocery store. We don't know. So that's where it all starts. Just do what you love. Take your time. Don't try to rush. Success is not rushed. It's supposed to be enjoyed, because she can stay home with her baby. She can go pick up her kids from school. She can make a couple cookie trays here and there. And she's not stressed or anything. Because that's her de-stressor is baking, right? So, and she's getting paid to de-stress. You see how that works? So by the time, like I said, her other kids get older and the baby gets into school, she'll have so many clients and customers. She'll be able to, start her own bakery or have 5 times the business. So just make sure you're doing something you love. There's no right answer for everybody. You have to do what you truly love. Okay? Not what somebody else loves, but what do you love? What de-stresses you? Right. You used to pay 50-50 with your husband. How do I take back control? I had a baby and cannot afford to. Then just quit your job. Make him do it. What's he gonna do? Not pay the bills? So she's rolling in the dough literally. That's right, UFO kamikaze. So make sure you figure out what you love to do. Even guys, men find a way to do it. More men pursue their passions than women. And women are really creative. And when women pursue their passions, they're usually very successful. So men do it, Oh, I want to start my own business. Oh, I want to make an album, or oh, I want to, invest in this and I want to do that, or I want to learn how to do this, or I want to build websites on the side. Men do it all the time. There's no reason why you can't do it. And do something that you don't have to go get qualified for or go to school for right away. Do something that you can do on your own basic skill that you have within already, because everything you need is inside you already. You quit your job and basically force your husband to provide. Good for you. See, that's what he's supposed to be doing anyway. Go thrifting and sell online. Exactly. Shoot, you can sell on Poshmark, eBay. Go to all the thrift shops or Goodwills or whatever, and find like name brand clothes, and then clean them up, wash them up, and start you a business online. Shoot, I found I did that for a second, but I don't like shipping out stuff. But I used to find like expensive brands worth, hundreds of dollars. Found a $900 jacket found just $400 toys. It's just crazy. You can find a lot of stuff. All you gotta do is look it up on eBay or whatever and find it. So there's a million businesses that you can do if you just stop for a second to think about what you truly love. hmm You have to pay for an Etsy store. Yeah, but once you make a certain amount of sales, then it's free. You only just pay a little bit of charges. So if you make a lot of sales on Etsy, you get it up, they'll give it to you free. Or you can do Wix. Wix is free. You build your own website. hmm Is meeting for drinks okay? Is it like if you want to be cheap, meet for drinks. I'm worth more than drinks, especially if he owe. If he owe and you meeting for drinks, you just eye candy minus the bill for a restaurant. Oh, you get to be seen with a young woman only for the price of drinks. Wonderful. I don't think so. I'm not meeting anybody for drinks unless it's at a 5-star restaurant. Okay. hmm You have a test for university tomorrow. Absolutely no motivation. There are people. You keep telling me about your school. I don't care about school. Okay. I really don't care about school. Do what you want to do. I have 2 degrees. I don't use any of them. So, if you need to stay in school because you're not 100% leveled up or you can't get a man to take full care of you, stay in school. And maybe you won't have to use your degree either if you find one. But get your degree. You already in there. Get it. Flirt with the professor. I don't know. Do something. um, right. So working as a part-time receptionist will help or not? Lying to say that's what you do, yes. Yeah, degrees don't guarantee success, like I said, unless you're going for it to be a medical doctor, dentist, stuff that you actually need degrees for. Like you want someone with a degree who's going to be your doctor, yes. But anything else, unless you need a degree, then don't do it. Don't worry about it. Big cartel is free. Okay. Instead of Etsy, yeah. hmm So, do you even need a degree to be a life coach? No, you could just say, I'm a life coach. You need some coaching, but you got to have experience and you have to have a life someone wants. That's part of it. You can't be a life coach and your life is messed up, right? A lot of these I wouldn't even call myself a life coach. Okay. But a lot of these so-called life coaches, life sucks, you know. Um, and most people wouldn't trade places with them. So unless people want to trade places with you or you have something to give advice on, you shouldn't try to be a life coach if your life ain't together, you know. Mhm. So, what's your advice on where to start? You're an aspiring makeup artist and nail tech and want to make money. Anybody, we'll start a YouTube channel, start an Instagram. It's all on social media now. You have to be on social media if you want to make the big money and have clients from everywhere. You can make money doing nails and makeup on yourself on YouTube and on Instagram. You have to build it up. It's not overnight. You can make cards and do freelance work for like weddings and stuff in your local area, but you're gonna have to get on social media to make real money. hmm What do you do if a guy's an hour date late for a date? I'll be gone. hmm I told him when he was on the way the date was postponed. He said I was being dramatic. um if a man really wants to meet you, he'll be there on time. I would be, you know, I would either leave, or if it was at a place with a bar, I'd be sitting at the bar talking to other men. Be like, hey. And when he shows up, I'm gonna pretend like I don't know who he is. Oh, meet meet Andy. Andy was just telling me about, da 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 da. Now you on a date with Andy. Get that fool. Um, let's see. All seeking arrangement. Okay. Mhm. So your this advice is applicable once you secure the bag. You can do whatever you want. That's the point. Like too many. Okay, and I don't mean to be rude, but too many of you guys don't think for yourselves, and it's a habit of working for other people so long. You don't think for yourselves. You just follow instructions. Think for yourself. Okay, what do you like to do, and go do it. That's it. Even if it fails, at least you enjoyed doing it, and you can figure out what you want to do next. You know how I started off? When I was married for like 2 years. I got bored. I started making soap. Sold my soap. Got bored of making soap. Oh, okay. Oh, that was fun. Then I started doing other things, and everything grew from being creative. You have to start somewhere, even if it doesn't work. I made money still, but that wasn't what I was going to be highly successful at. Um, you know, I made other stuff. I made jewelry. I made pendulums. I started buying wholesale stuff and selling it on Etsy. I started getting into spiritual videos, and I started making spiritual videos, and then relationship videos, and it's all started from making soap from a kid at Michael's. That's it. Just start somewhere. It don't matter where you start. Start somewhere. You don't have to make $1 million off your first idea. You don't have to make $1,000 off your first idea. It's just to get started, you know. See that you have the potential to make money on your own. Okay. I said wholesale stuff. Okay, so you can't make soap. What maybe you can make hair products to start off with. Okay, great. We know that's already a saturated industry, but if you can figure out how to make it work for you, then great. You're not gonna stay there. You're gonna take the money that you make in that and invest it into something else and buy some more stuff until you really find your niche. So who knows? Drop shipping is very popular right now, and a lot of people are doing it, and they're selling products that they love. If you're a makeup person, you can start you a Shopify store, an Etsy store, a big cartel store, like you said, and have products on there that drop ship, and then you could use those products on, let's say, Instagram or Facebook, or um, in a tutorial or a video, and build clients and all that kind of stuff. You can do that. It's so easy. If you're going to be on Facebook all day long, this is my mom told me, because I used to be addicted to Facebook a long time ago. You always online. If everyone that you knew gave you $1, you'd be rich. You need to be getting paid. You online 5 hours, 10 hours a day. Exactly. If you're going to be online, you need to be getting paid. Okay. So if you spend more time online than you do with your kids, if you spend more time online than you do with real people, why aren't you getting paid? hmm You on there anyway, you might as well be getting paid. So, yeah, an online apothecary, perfect. Spiritual businesses, relationship businesses, write books, ebooks, get you some wholesale items and start off shipping. You can do that even on Poshmark, which is free. I think they charge you a little bit of what you earn in the sale, but you don't fork out anything. So just start somewhere. That's it. Clean your closet out and open a Poshmark store. That will start you. Thank you, Danny West. I worked at Hooters. Your final goal is to get a sugar daddy to pay. Good for you. Um, any tips. Be nice to one special customer. Find the one that drives the nicest car and be extra nice to them. Let them come to you. Don't give them your phone number. Let and then like look sad one day. He's like, what's get a regular? You got to have a regular. Get you a regular. Be happy, happy, happy. Then one day be sad. That's how you get them. Oh, what's wrong with you today? You're usually cheery and happy. "Oh, my car. Okay. That's how you get them. You have to be consistent. Get you a regular client that's always coming into Hooters. Be happy, happy, happy. Then all of a sudden one day be sad. So he will be like, oh, how can I help? And then say, well, I can't really talk about it too much right now, but you know, I'll write my number down and, maybe we can talk about it later. And this way you're on a first name basis. It doesn't seem weird. He's a client. He's a repeat customer. Y'all are cool. So it's no big deal. You see? That's how you do it. Get you a regular. You see, once you spot the regulars, make one of them your best friend. There you go. All right. Thank you. So just start taking advantage of the internet because it's so easy to make money. It's ridiculous how easy it is to make money if you have time to think. Most people don't have time to think because they're too busy rushing to get somewhere on time, too busy rushing to work for someone else, or tired of working and want to just relax. They don't have time to think. So I think for you, because I'm free, think for yourselves is something that they train you not to do. That's why you have to ask everybody else, what should I be doing? Because you don't even know. And that's the bad thing about it. Most people just want to work for somebody else because it's easy. You just show up, do the work you're told, and go home. Those jobs aren't very secure, and you'll never be happy doing them. Just think, if you could get paid for something you love to do, you would never work a day in your life. You would never work. Okay? And that's a saying. You never work a day in your life if you love what you do. So, and even if you are working, you're enjoying it and you're still getting paid to enjoy yourself. That's the crazy thing. Right. But first, you need a vacation. You need to be kept. You need to take some time off. You need to save up your money if you don't have any prospects. Even if you're single and don't want a man to take care of you, you need to save so that you can take off, have all your bills paid for about 6 months, find a way to make income. And, if you need to go back to work because you didn't, find your niche, go back and do it again until you find your way. Because that versus something else, one is going to pay off and one is not. So one will pay off, but the other one won't. You'll just work and get paycheck after paycheck. But the other one may pay off. And then, like when you get old and you're tired of working, you can sell your business for a big amount of money. You can sell it or franchise it and then sell it, and just be out and maybe invest in something that's going to make a lot of money where you don't even have to do anything but check your email. Okay. So start with baby steps. The point is start somewhere. You don't need to build your confidence. You should already have it. Okay. It's not something that you can build. It's something within that you decide that you're going to realize. It's like if somebody has to tell you that you're special and you're this, you just need validation. You need validation because you don't know who you are. You don't know who you are because nobody told you. Nobody told you. Great. Go look for yourself. That's what you got to do. You got to go look for yourself. Go find out who you are. Go within. Go find yourself, and you won't need any confidence because it's already within. You don't even know it, but you got to figure it out. No one is going to tell you you're special. You have to figure that out yourself. I know I'm special. Nobody got to tell me. And yeah, they might make jokes. Oh yeah, you're special, but at least I'm special. I know. I knew one day exactly what I was going to be doing. I said, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing that. I don't know how I'm going to get paid to do it. I would do it for free. So it doesn't really matter. So that's what I really wanted. And I got to do it. Life dreams already came true. Done. So that's why I want other people to realize their life dreams. Mine could have been bigger, yeah, but I'm happy. So as long as you're happy and free, that's all that really matters. Mine will be bigger. I have bigger dreams to conquer because I've already conquered the dreams that I had when as a 20-year-old or a teenager. Now that I'm grown, I have new dreams and new goals that I need to create. But once you surpass the old stuff, you got to make new stuff. So that's the mode that I'm in right now, trying to figure out the next step. But it's not necessary because I'm already fulfilled right now. You see, but growth is also important because what fulfills you today may not be fulfilling tomorrow because you are growing. So that's why you always have to be looking for the next thing while enjoying this, but still looking to the future about, well, what else do I find interesting? I always find new interests. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe I'll look over here and, see if I like doing that. So leveling up is also mental, physical, and, even spiritual, because if you're not happy and you're not vibrating in your joy, you might have this man taking care of all your bills. You might have every, article of clothing and, purse and shoes that you want. And you might have, money in your bank account, but what are you doing to fulfill yourself? You know, you can't shop all the time because then you'll just have a bunch of junk sitting around your house that you got to get rid of anyway to bring more junk in. So once you get through with that cycle, then you'll want to start to do something. Like the lady that lives behind us, Sasha's friend's mom, her husband owns a car dealership. She got money. But she in their house baking cookies because she already has everything. Okay. So once you get everything, then you understand it's not really about the actual having of the money. It's the freedom it brings for you to do what you want to do. She lives in a nice home, huge, very nice. That stuff doesn't matter. What she chooses to do, she shops all. She has really nice clothes, shoes, jewelry, but she has it all. So now what she goes and bakes cookies. That's fun for her because she didn't have to do it. She wants to do it. So there's a difference. But she does have her nice things. So it gives you the freedom and the ability to be almost childlike again. Sorry. Because you have the money to do it. A lot of people will go on vacation, but when you're raising kids and they're in school, you get away when you can, but this is the moment where she has to do something to fulfill herself. So my passions are just being who I am, sharing, giving advice. I also like reading. I love researching, and I research. On my other channel, I share what I learned. That's basically it. I just read and share what I learned. Or I feel something, I know something, and I interpret things, I decode things, and then I share what I learned. That's it. On here, I share what I learned on how to get what you want in life. It's the same thing. My passion was my kids. My passion still is my kids. My other passion is helping other people get to where they want to be, realizing who they are, giving information, absorbing information and giving information. Helping other people get where you want to get because you see so many unhappy people and you know why they're unhappy. If you see people that are unhappy and you know why they're unhappy and you hold the answers, it brings you joy to see them get that smile on their face when they get what they want, you know. So I've helped a lot of ladies get out of whatever they were in and become the person they were supposed to be. Hey, sure, do you think I can turn my Instagram into a business? I love that. Yeah. Yeah, you sure can. You don't have to be an Instagram model. You could just use your hands and show products, you know. Um, there are Instagram businesses that don't include Instagram models. Hmm. So, right. Thank you, Ether. Ether says Shira restores women to all their natural positions as feminine. Right. Well, the role of a feminine woman is to create. Okay, it's to create and fulfill herself. By fulfilling yourself, you're happy. By being happy, your kids are happy, um, and you have time to give them. By being happy, if you're married, your husband's happy because you ain't nagging him. There's no pressure there, and he's happy to give if you're happy to receive. Okay, so now a lot of people will take advantage of this situation and receive and not be happy because they don't have anything for themselves, which is exactly why I tell women start your own thing. I don't even care if it's a hobby. Let it start off as a hobby. Even if you're not getting paid for it, get you a hobby. Maybe start taking an art class or a digital class online on how to do this and this and that. Whatever you're interested in, whatever makes you feel happy, do that even if he has to pay for it and you're just figuring out if you enjoy doing it. You may not even know what you enjoy yet because you don't have enough things. You never tried enough things as a child, right? Maybe you're creative. Maybe you can, someone says flip flops. Yeah. That just gave me an idea right there. Summer's coming up. You can go get you some of those cheap flip flops from Michael's or, the Dollar Tree. Get you some jewels and bejewel them up with some E6000 glue and sell them on Etsy. There you go. Send some to an Instagrammer or a YouTuber and have them wear them and say, "Oh, this is where I got these from." Send them the link. Bam, you paid. Okay. Think smart. Okay. Don't think basic. Um, don't think basic, think smart. Basic people get basic money. I remember I used to make cell phone cases with bling on them and sell them on Etsy. Just for fun because I like being creative. I'm an artist at heart, and I started off doing my own phone cases. I decorated, other people's phone cases, and it's like, hey, I can make me off this. But then they came out with those phone cases that were manufactured, so it was a waste of my time. But that's why you always have to keep growing because as soon as you create something, a machine is going to be able to create it in about 2 to 3 years. So hurry up and keep it moving to the next, unless you do custom work. Um, your friend started making sunglasses, and now I'm her number one customer. See, yeah, you can get very creative. You can take old thrift clothes and turn them into new things with, if you're good in fashion and sell that. It just depends on what you want to do. You can even make these cups. A lot of people I've seen on Etsy, they take cups like this, they go buy some cheap Dollar Tree cups or something, and then they bling them out or something like that. And they sell them for like $30. So, and they order the crystals or whatever they used to bling it out with, like wholesale from China for like $2. And then they make $30 on a cup. So be creative. And that might not be your key to success, but it'll give you some money to start investing in something else. Right. So never chase a man, of course. Never, never, never. So secure your bag, get your comfort, find your passion, or sacrifice, find your passion, and start your own. But you will never be truly happy if you're rushing to work for somebody else. I promise you. Men is a different story because men identify with their career and their position to be able to provide for a woman. Now, if a man can start his own business, he identifies with that as well. But it doesn't bother men as much to work for other people as long as they have a high position and they're proud and they're able to provide for their family. But most men would like to work on their own, which is fine. Some are perfectly happy being in the corporate world. Some are perfectly happy having a trade or a skill as long as they're able to provide. That doesn't matter. What matters is if whatever he's doing for you totally, can you create from that freedom that he's allowing you? That's the true test of a feminine woman. If you can create from that freedom that he allows you and you get paid, that is what separates you from being masculine. Okay? So, right. That's all I'm saying. Um, you know that old saying, you bring a woman something, she will multiply it. That's true. That's true. Because they're creative. They know how to multiply stuff because they're creative. Um, but it takes a while for that woman to find her niche, but she needs to be looking for it or actively figuring it out. You know, some women don't do that, and they that's when you know how they say an idle mind is the devil's playground. That's when they start trying to cheat, even though they have everything. Oh well, I'm talking about most women who don't have anything to do but sit in the house all day, like me. I could be cheating right now, but for what? I enjoy what I do, so I'm fulfilled. I don't feel I need to be validated by someone else besides my husband and my kids. But if I didn't have what I want inside, hey, thank you, Paris, for the donation. If I didn't feel fulfilled within, and my husband gives me everything I want, and oh, there's something missing, I'm gonna go look for it in other people. See what I'm saying? So that's why it's so important if you are in a good relationship, if your man is fully providing for you and you good with him, and you need to figure out how you can make yourself good with yourself. Now, if your man mess up, don't know if your man messing up, do what you want to do. But if he's good and he ain't doing nothing wrong, and and you just bored, it's because you're not fulfilled within and you need to find something, whether it be decorating your house, start a Pinterest. Shoot, take pictures of all the stuff that you have and organize it and get some type of hobby. I don't know. I got every type of thing that there is. I have a Pinterest, Poshmark, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, um, a cat, 3 YouTube channels. Come on now. That is my job. I get paid off all of that. I make more than I could make if I went to any job just by having fun. You hear me? I make more than any I make more than I could make working 2 jobs with my 2 degrees, 12 hours a day, doing what I love to do. Why? Because I figured out how to do it. And it was easy. You just had to enjoy your freedom, yet find a way to do what you love and find people that will be willing to support you in what you do. That's basically it. So look at that. Have you all seen that lady on Facebook designing on a dime or something? You know what she used to do? She just went and bought some stuff from Dollar Tree and made videos on it and made crafts from Dollar Tree. Now she's making a lot of money. Okay, this lady used to shop at Dollar Tree, but she still does, and organize people's pantry with Dollar Tree stuff, and she get paid a lot. That's it. You know, do it on a dime. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. See, take what you already have and make it work for you. Hmm. Do you like how my voice changes when I get donations? Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. But yeah, I like her little I've done a few of her little Dollar Tree crafts myself. They were fun. That's her niche, you know. Um and y'all don't forget that celebrities watch YouTube. They may not say anything. They might not they might be under an alias, but y'all don't forget that celebrities watch YouTube, okay? You might get discovered. You might get a client under an alias name buying your stuff, then next thing you know, it's on the red carpet. You don't know. A stylist who works for a celebrity might buy your crap and put it on Beyonce's arm. And next thing you know, Beyonce's wearing your stuff. You don't know, right? So just find your niche, find what makes you happy. Stop looking for it in another person. That's my message. Stop looking for your happiness in a man. He can have all the money in the world, he still ain't gonna make you happy. You need to find it within. You know, your kids and yourself are gonna make you happy. Then your kids are gonna grow up, and then all you're gonna have is yourself. Okay. When your kids get grown and want to be a teenager and, be their own person, then all you have left is yourself. If you spent all your life looking outside of yourself, worrying about your kids and not doing something to build yourself up and make yourself whole, you're going to be a miserable old woman. Miserable. And then when your kids leave the nest, you're going to be sitting in there bored, looking at your husband if he's still there, and still feel unfulfilled, even though you've lived a full life. That's why you have to start doing something on your own. I don't even care if you making cat snacks. You a cat lady over there? Figure out make some cat snacks. Put them. People love cats. You will be rich. Make a cat snack. I don't know. Make some dog biscuits. I don't know. Get paid. Okay, that's as simple as it gets. Okay, they sell dog bone cookie cutters, and you can go on Google and find a dog biscuit recipe and throw an extra pinch of something in it and call it your own, and sell that stuff on Etsy all day for dogs. Frou dog treats. Go to dog grooming shops and have a cute little presentation. Oh, I'm selling you. You want to sell my dog products? You know, oh, my customers love these. I want to buy. Go to PetSmart. Can I talk to your manager about selling my stuff in your store? Go do that kind of stuff, and look cute and smell good. And they're gonna say, yeah, sure. Come on in. Especially if it's a man. So thank you. Advice on dating very rich but very insecure, needy man. Um, don't worry about his insecurity or his neediness. Do you get some money? If he's insecure and needy, it means he's not fulfilled within, and he's looking for it in you. Get in and get out. hmm What if you have a family members who are nowhere near successful and they try to drain you from yours? Get away from them, baby. Get away. If you stay around unsuccessful people that drain you, that's your fault. Okay? If you're grown and you can get away, get away. This look suits me. Oh, thank you, because it's my real look. I appreciate that. My real look suits me. Thank you. Um, what is the exact difference between Bob the Builder wife versus having a passion? You don't spend any of your own money. You keep all your money. Your bank account is huge. That's the difference. Okay. You don't pay any bills. All your money goes for you and your future or your children's future, whoever you want to save it for, or goes back into your business. Your man takes care of everything. You and whatever you do goes back into you unless you choose to give it away. You know? So that's the difference between being a Bob the Builder and a woman who has her passions. Her money is her money, because she's sitting at home all day. She could be draining your account and not having any money, or she could be busy making her own money and not paying any of the bills, because that would emasculate the man. Okay. So why would I go and pay bills if it's just going to emasculate a man who can pay those bills for me? I mean, I could feel masculine when I look at my bank account that all my money is piling up in. If I just want to look and feel masculine for a second, I can do that. So, and if something ever should happen, if there's an emergency, like everyone always says in my thing, what if your husband lost his job? Well, he has all the stuff in place. Plus he old, he gets his social security early. He has all of his stuff in place. So he has 401k, he has savings and blah, 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 blah. But if something should happen where none of that was available, I got me and my kids all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? If I want to, I got it. So that's what that's what it's all about. If you need it, you have it. But you shouldn't have to spend it. Everything is optional. Okay. So you don't offer to do anything with your little money or your little business. Let him continue to be the man and you keep your stuff stacking. If he wants some of your money, if he needs some of your money, then he's trying to, siphon off of you, which wasn't part of the deal in the beginning if he married you and you didn't work anyway. You know, he should just be proud that you're doing something besides draining his bank account every day. That's it. James refuses to go broke. He will sell his kidneys and livers before he go broke. That's the kind of man I married. Okay? On the black market. He will not go broke, I promise you. He will not even admit that he's going broke. He will sell some organs before he go broke. Okay? Um, I'm serious. He'll be a secret Uber driver on the side before he go broke. I don't know. But he will never admit it. He's too proud to go broke. That's how they raised him back in the day. My husband is proud of me now. He's proud, and I think he can rest easy to know that if he die, I'm gonna be all right. Cause plus I got that life insurance. So, thank you. Exactly. Your money is your money, and his money is y'all's money. Exactly. Would you want to meet him in the next life? I already told him we on the contract, baby. Yes, you gonna take care of me in all my lives. This might be my last one, but my chart says that I'll always be taken care of. My astrological chart says that I'll always be taken care of. Oh, if y'all hold on, I'll go get it because I know so many people want to see my chart. Hold on one second. I might share it on the other channel too, but hold on. Hi, cutie. I think it's in my purse. Where? got it. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I have to find it. This is old. Okay. I had this done when I was 15 years old. Okay. So, here's my chart. Y'all can freeze frame it. For all that y'all wanted to know, I'm a Pisces with a rising Sagittarius. Get a freeze frame on it, astrologers. There you go. I'll put it up close. Y'all get all the good stuff. Okay. That's my chart. I had it done professionally. I used to do people's charts. I had a program that did it, but it's too time consuming. I got this done. The store's all closed down, but you can get that done online for free now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So did anyone see anything cool in my chart? Cool. May 11th, 79. Hey. Where does it say you'll always be taken care of? In my chart? That's the lady said who read it. Actually, I did my own chart on a computer where it prints out the description of each of your houses, and it tells you exactly what each thing means. The lady just gave me the chart, and when she said, "Oh, something something means you'll always be taken care of," good for me. Okay, thank you. Oh, someone gave me a donation. I'm so sorry. Hold on, let me go back. Thank you, Wardison. Wardison. I think I may have ran into a student of yours. I met this woman and exchanged numbers. The first time we talked over the phone, she was suggesting I pay the down payment to the car she wanted. Smart. That was a little too soon, but if she looked good enough, she probably had the confidence. Hey, let me put ooh, unplug that. That's a good view. So, y'all, that clock is wrong because it don't have batteries. So don't even bother trying to see what time it is. I don't like the ticking of it, so I took the battery out. Mm-hmm. How old am I? Ooh, I'm old. 79. Do the math. Sure, we have the same signs except our sons. Cool. I had two donations while I was gone. Oh shoot, let me scroll back up. Um, sorry. Okay, Kiana, thank you so much for the donation. How can you tell if the first conversation if a man is a provider male? You can't tell from the first conversation, but you could tell by his actions if he's gonna pay for everything and ask you if you need something and just a perfect gentleman and doesn't really care too much about how much money you make. And when he brags a lot. Thank you, Nisha Gray. Yesterday, a guy told me if sex was off the table until marriage, he would not be interested in a relationship, but he takes me on dates and getaways, but he doesn't give me cash. What should I do? Lie? Lie, and that way he thinks he has to earn it, so he'll do more. Duh. It's like I really have to be comfortable, and you really have to impress me for me to want you on that level. So, he's gonna be trying and trying and trying. Yeah. Pretend like you really want it, and then like, oh, just I don't want to get hurt. You never tell a man you ain't gonna sleep with him. That's the stupidest thing you can ever do. because that's exactly why they want you. They don't love you. They love how you look and that you can sleep with them. That's it. If you ever tell a man you ain't gonna sleep with him, you might as well kiss him goodbye. Right? Yeah, y'all talk too much. I told y'all. I told women to shut up. They talk too much. Y'all give away everything, all the secrets. Y'all don't know how to play the game. That's why y'all always lose because y'all aren't playing. I don't know if I look. I'll show y'all my chart again. Whoever want to see it, this is it. Can y'all see that? Does that answer your question? Okay. You thought they don't respect. They do respect you because they think they're working for it. But if you tell them you never get none, then what do they have to work for? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? If they think they can get some, they'll continue to work. Are you going to work for the government right now if they ain't paying you? Then you the government shutdown. If you tell them you ain't never going to have sex. Oh, I'll show up for work every day on time, even though I'm not getting paid. If you think a check is coming, you're going to show up. If you know a check ain't coming, you're not going to even show up. So stop telling them too much. You tell them too much. Mhm. Mm. Start over. You live and you learn. You know. Um, and here's my thing. No one's passion in life should be tricking men. That should just be a way to secure the bag to find your passion. That's my whole thing. You're gonna get tired of it soon. I just want to settle down, or I just want to get my business going. That's the whole goal of this whole thing, to secure yourself. So, and I know a lot of women who think, oh well, I'll just keep tricking men until I'm old. Yeah, you probably already old to them. So you need to realize that you need to secure something. Okay, some type of business, some type of investment, some type of something. You can't trick men forever. It's fun. You can get paid. You can get things bought for you. You can get married. You can secure a bag. You can do all that, but it's not going to last forever. You, you know, only your ideas and what you put your passions into will last. Hmm. Sure. Are you going to do a video? I don't know. I can read that. Hold on. No, I'm not. I'm not doing a video on needle charts. Um, Shira, I'm very young and I'm not planning to give any of my sugar daddies sex. Do I tell them from the beginning, or do I tell them all and you'll lose them all? Okay. Just like if you went up to a job for the first day, they hired you and everything, but then they tell you, oh, but you're not going to get paid. You going to show up for work? Use y'all's brains. Men don't care about you. They want sex. Okay? Men don't get out the bed unless they think they can have sex. Stop being dumb. Okay? Any man in here will tell you. If you tell them you ain't sleeping with them, they are gone. Straight up. Don't be dumb. you know, I complimented the sex, then gave him a challenge saying, be more aggressive next time. Then, when he thought I was going to chase him and get emotional, I ignored him. Not all men think with their dick now. Some are spiritual. Yeah, but look, they are, but eventually they want sex. They try to get your mind first, then your body. Okay. So you might be spiritual until You figure out how to get free sex, and then you just want free sex. Okay. Are you gonna sit and meditate all day and look and pay my bills? That's what I thought. Men are different, but eventually they're gonna want some eventually. You know what I'm saying? So you might not want sex, but you ain't gonna give me no money for free. That's the difference. What if a guy's really short but rich? Give him a chance. Of course, he got money. Um, Let him go to Hooters. Tell him to bring you back some chicken wings. She would come on. I used to eat at chicken wing. Me and James used to eat at Hooters all the time when I was younger. I don't care. Um, Eagle Atlantis. Come on now. But I'm just being honest. You gonna want something eventually from somebody. You ain't gonna sit up there and look at a woman unless she just ugly and you can't think of her sexually, but you don't really want her. That's nature. Men can't change nature. They can control it, but they'll eventually start thinking about it. You know. Mhm. How to respond when a man say you're teasing? It's like, oh really? I didn't know that I was teasing. Then laugh. Hmm. You get called a tease all the time. Well, if they can't put the investment in, then that's the same thing as going to look at a model home. You teasing yourself by going looking at houses you can't afford. Okay, that's what you did to tell them. Just think of me as a model home, and you're going to view homes that you can't afford. You're just teasing yourself. Right? What? This is a cat toy. Y'all think it nasty thoughts. See, freaks. Told you. I'm trying to play with the that. Come on, kitty. Um, the older the better. You're dead. What's more attractive to rich men? Beautiful women with no job or average looking woman with job? I'm still confused with this. Rich men don't care if you have a job. Okay. Their friends are rich. They can't show up with an average chick. If their friends' wives are beautiful, you know what I'm saying? You got to be that trophy wife. Now, the only man that wants a woman who makes money is a man who is allowed to cheat while she's busy with her career. He has mistresses on the side. And he don't care that she's ugly and average because he can take his mistress wherever he needs to go and shine. You know what I'm saying? So that's the point. Right. She would help. I don't know how to be patient. I'm in my level up. I know it's an ongoing process, but I can't help but to wish I was there already. Then just keep going. Like change the major things. That's what you got to do. The major things change. You know, that will help you feel better. Whether it's your hair and your makeup, change something major. Hmm. How can you become witty and quick as you? Be smart, read, deal with people you don't want to deal with, face your challenges. You know, I don't block anybody off my thing. Somebody comes at me, I go right back at them. I don't run. I don't hide, and I'm not upset. I see everything as positive. Like if somebody comes in here and calls me all kind of names, for me, it's a view. It's a comment, and it's an opportunity to make someone else laugh by dragging them right back. So it's a win-win. I don't see it as a negative. I see it as a win. Okay? That's how you can do it. Don't look at men as something, oh, to be intimidated by. Look at them as entertainment. Oh, I wonder how he's going to react to this. You know, see it from a different angle. Instead of being nervous and going on an interview type date, see how you can make him react to you. See what he's going to do. I mean, like, I bet you I could get him to be nervous and him to drop stuff and fiddle around. That is your challenge. It's all a game. Exactly. If you going at it like you're the insecure one and you're nervous and you don't know what to say and you're just, have no clue, then that's how the date's going to be. Take it and twist it. And it'll be refreshing to them. And you'll be like having fun and they'll see that you're very different and not like all the other people they meet who do the interview dates. Almost like talking to a coworker. So what do you like to do? What are your hobbies? So what's the last, be like, say some weird phrase like the Joker did on Batman. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? What? Batman. Oh, okay. I thought she was trying to sacrifice me or something. Be funny, but not too funny because that's masculine. Be funny in a feminine way. Laugh. Be happy. Men love it when women are happy. Hmm. If you don't want to come off superficial, then you're wasting your time. It's best to be honest straight up in the beginning. If you're worth it, he don't care if you're superficial. Okay? So here's my thing. If you trying to lie about wanting something and then when it's time to get it and you can't get it, you're gonna wonder why. Because you weren't honest with them. Straight up from the beginning. If any man is talking about any type of sex with me, I'm talking about all bills paid and a committed relationship. That's what I need if you want this. If not, move along, sir. Somebody else will. That's it. Okay? And if they know that and they don't want to lose the opportunity, then they're going to do what you need them to do. That's just basically it. Thank you, Rose. Thank you for that nice donation. Thank you, Shira, for all that you do. You are truly appreciated. Please give us more tips on power of suggestion on men to get money and gifts. It's more about knowing that you can get them. It's not trying to get them. It's knowing that you can get them. So, for example, if I know that I can get something from someone if I just say a certain thing and do a certain thing and look them in the eye and get close enough to them and make them feel like if they say no, they will never see me again. And I brighten up their day so much that if they lost contact with me, they would have lost a needle in a haystack and a diamond in a rough. That's how you got to come at it. If you're dating, if you are average, if you ain't leveled up, if you look like everybody else that they can swipe through, you can't get it. That's why I say you got to level up. You got to be confident in who you are. Okay. And you know how to tell them what you want instead of ask. Or you have to know how to say the right situation for them to offer what you want. It depends on the man. You can't get cookie cutter advice because every man is different. If a man who grew up hard and don't like to waste money on stupid frivolous things, you got to trick him into saying that you need him to rescue you. You got to use his childhood stories that he done bored you half to death with on his dates to trigger a memory to get your money, And it's very easy, but Y'all are not thinking strategy. You're thinking temporary, present, get in and get out. No, you need to think strategy. Y'all are playing checkers and not chess. You know what I'm saying? Um, y'all need to raise y'all's IQs. Y'all need to start reading those books in the group. If y'all are in the group, y'all need to start reading those books. Okay, those books aren't in there for fun. They're free. Those books cost money on Amazon. Y'all need to be reading the books in the group if y'all are in the group. Okay, because they go into all the psychology, all the tips, all the tricks. If y'all aren't reading those books in the group, y'all just wasted y'all money to get in that group because those books are worth way more than y'all paid to get in. So get some strategy. Stop being basic. Get a consultation from me or Michaela. Y'all have to stop being so basic. This is like 2019. Okay. Some of y'all are too old to be this basic. Y'all have not played games because y'all been too busy Bob the Builder and being a good woman and left empty handed. Now it's time to play and y'all don't know what to do. Y'all don't know the rules. Go get them books. I have a book out called Too Pretty to Pay Bills on Amazon. It's an ebook. You can go buy my book if you want. It's real short. It's a guide, basically. But y'all need to really get y'all some game. And it's different with each type of man. Mm-hmm. Too Pretty to Pay Bills. It's the name of my book. Okay. As I eat my brine griddle. Mm-hmm. Who cares about how other people look at you? Is your bag secured? Are you free? Put your hater blockers on. Put your sunglasses on. Okay. Pretend you a supermodel. You Naomi Campbell. You good. Act famous. That's what I do. Look, you can be whoever you want in your own mind. Look, whatever you think you are mentally, that's what you will be. You know, that's what you can feel like. That's how you can walk around feeling. I throw on my sunglasses and I walk around like I'm a secret celebrity, even though I'm not. They don't know that. I can lie. I could lie to anybody. I play on a couple of episodes of Law and Order and Vampire Diaries. Yada. Yada. People don't know. I could be lying. I'm a celebrity. There you go. They don't know. They'll just say, "Really? Can I have your autograph?" Sure. Walk around feeling like you a celebrity. Walk around feeling like you a VIP. Stop worrying about what other people think. Other people are there to make sure that somebody is looking at you. Thank you, Ty Hall. When are you accepting new level up group members? I've been starting the process and I've seen dramatic results. If you have full makeup and wigs ready to go, or your hair is cute and you're not 50 pounds overweight, you can get straight on in, or we can start with the pre-level up group, which will get you there to be able to join the level up group. Okay. Thank you for the donation, by the way. But you got to be serious about it. You can't just dress up once a week. This is an everyday thing. And I'm not talking about dressing up, but hair and makeup every day. Every day. Every day, every day. You can't come busting up on there showing me a picture from 10 years ago and then coming up looking crazy, because I had a lot of people do that and I don't appreciate it. If you ready to level up for real, then you got to put energy and effort into it. And you will need to continuously invest in your level up within your own self. You will have to buy your makeup and wigs and hair products and clothes and stuff. You can't join this if you got $2 to your name, because how you gonna level up with nothing. Okay, so make sure you're 100% ready. Thank you. If you're ready, yeah, contact me on Facebook. I haven't answered them yet because it's too many. Sometimes what I do when I get overwhelmed, I just delete them all and I start all over because let it piled up. So don't. I might delete them all and start over today. I don't know. We'll see. Your natural hair is too long for wigs. Well, you better spray it and braid it and pin it. 'Cause I've seen women with a lot of hair wear wigs. Mhm. Can't level up with government cheese. That is not nice. Mhm. I'm begging for money online. No, I'm not. They're giving it to me. I don't have to beg. You want some? Go get a YouTube channel. Okay. Okay. What if the woman who want the sex first and he don't want to until he gets to know you? He's small penis. That's clue number one. He little. Um, it's true. Oh, um, Shira, how can I get him to chase me by different ways? If he ain't chasing you, he don't want you. Move on to the next one. You got to have the basic, yep, tools, then apply them. Exactly. How to not get mad at men for only wanting women for sex. All men want women for sex unless they gay. Okay? So get mad at all the men and then get over it. Then figure out your strategy on how to trick them and never give it to them. Okay? Be smart, not dumb. What you say is spot on. You crack me up telling it like it is. Find myself laughing out loud. Thank you. Um, I'm ready for the Too Pretty to Pay Bills. Yes, that's a book on Amazon, my ebook. I think you can get it free if you have Amazon Prime and download the Kindle app. You can get it. What does it mean if he doesn't chase you, but he's helps support you? It means he has another woman and he probably helps support her too, or he really don't want you, but he feels like I'll help you, but I don't care, you know. hmm I mean, he has options. That's what it means. It's not expensive to get a book published through Amazon. hmm I don't even think it's that. I think it has to meet a certain criteria, and then they'll publish it. Yeah. Shira, how should I react when men flirt with me in front of my sugar daddy? He doesn't say anything, just looks at me. Well, that's so sweet, but I'm already taken. You know, or I'll just rub on the guy you're with, rub on his shoulder. They love that. They give you extra for that. Okay. Shira, how should I enjoyed reading the ebook. Thank you. Shira, I've got the look and talk and meet wealthy men often. They want to pay in for very expensive dinners and trips, but how to get the money or have your bills paid? You got to be wife material or mistress material. If you're just a dinner date, somebody to be seen out in public with to make themselves feel like they're all that, that's all you are. Either you're very basic and boring, or you're not the wife material or the girlfriend material. You got to have some type of personality. They have to feel like they cannot live without you. That's what you got to do. You got to find their weakness and really work on it to where they can't live without you. Okay. If you're too much, if you look fake, if you're too plastic, then they're not going to want to take you home to meet mom. You know what I'm saying? So you need to make sure that you are not overly, what I call, you know, the escort type look. If you look like an escort, you're just gonna be treated like an escort. You gotta have the personality. You gotta have, the ability to transform. You know, you gotta look good in every like you gotta look just as good as you a dress as you do in jeans. You gotta be able to meet mom. You have to be able to speak and you have to be able to not embarrass him in front of his colleagues, friends, and family. If you don't fit into his world, if you can't blend into his world, he's not taking you anywhere except where you are supposed to stand out, which is vacations and dinners. You are the arm candy, and that's all you are. So you may be beautiful, you may meet wealthy men, but if you just their arm candy, then you're temporary, and he'll probably end up marrying someone else, dating someone else seriously, and then when they're busy, oh, then they'll call you for dinner. Or when they're upset with their woman because they demanded a engagement ring, they'll call you for dinner and take you on a trip and then go back and buy that ring. So you're the place filler for the woman or that he doesn't know yet, hasn't met yet, or who he's currently upset with. You need to get on the same level as whoever that woman is, or take yourself out of the escort rotation, which is nothing against escorts, but if you want more, then you have to look like and act like more. Okay. You're pretty but don't have authority. Take it. That's a choice. Mm-hmm. Sure. Do they all appreciate it? All intelligent women that can hold a conversation, or they don't give a damn? As long as you don't outsmart them and outdo them or outwit them, they're fine with it. Wait till after you secure the bag, then bust out your smarts. Hmm. Um, you're 19 years old. You're still having fun. You haven't even fallen in love yet and broken up and realized there's many things. Go have fun. When you get about 22, 23, and you realize the truth, then put this information into action. Hmm. What do you do about your boyfriend, stalker, ex? Get a new boyfriend? Too much baggage. Um, you don't want to end up on forensic files. Advice: never tell anyone super religious about leveling up. They will not understand. I don't know any super religious people, but note taken. I will never tell them. Um, y'all get this elixir? It's life changing. Oh yeah. What you on phase two or phase one? Phase two of my elixir. Men love that phase. Oh, whether the woman's taking it or they're taking it. That's the Viagra phase. It will give you so much energy, and also that's what y'all need. If y'all don't know y'all's passion, y'all need to get on my elixir. Have I'm gonna introduce phase five, probably the end of this week. But phase one gives you energy. Phase two gives you energy, passion, and creativity. It also stimulates you to where you have to convert that passion. It feels like you want to have sex, but you convert that into action and creativity. But a lot of people be using it like Viagra or female Viagra. It's on my Etsy store, Dark Realm. I have an Etsy store called Dark Realm, and it's phase two. And the instructions are in the description. But it's an oral thing that you take. Oral drops. Oh, hmm, drop some in the drink. Shoot. I don't know why I feel this way only when I'm with you. Hmm. How can I meet a wealthy man by going to the gym in a wealthy area? Um, most wealthy people, they don't like to socialize unless they're in a social setting. So if that gym has like a cafe or an area where people are just chilling, you can like bump into them, drop something like. But when you're working out, people are more focused on their workout. So try it in a more social area in the gym. Like bumping into, asking, like asking them directions or what they think of this. Just be friendly because, like at the gym, it's almost like a country club slash community, especially if it's in a rich area. So people are more social in those type of environments. Um, so just smile, be bubbly, da da da. You'll you'll get someone. Yeah, start from phase one, work up. Excuse me, people are talking crazy and cluttering the chat. Really? Sure, how to deal with a manipulative man. Don't. Mhm. Be even more manipulative. What about a guy who thinks all you want to do is have sex with him and hurt him so he will not have sex with you? He has a little penis. Something's wrong with it. He's got a disease. Something. Okay? He's using you for money. He's gay. Something. Okay? Most men will not withhold sex. Sorry, something wrong. How do you respond when a man says you're a tease? Of course I'm a tease. I'm out of your price range. You're teasing yourself with me. You know what I need? I need the finer things. It wouldn't be a tease if I was in a five-star restaurant. Wouldn't be a tease if all my bills was paid. You teasing yourself, right? Um, what do you think about men who claim to not like weaves and makeup? They lying. They like anything as long as it look good on you. um, Ladies, read books to learn and like I said, my homies taught me how to play men. Exactly. You got to read books. There's whole books on these topics, on the mentality and the psyche of men. Okay. And men write the books. A lot of the men wrote the books because they know how they think. Men want sex straight up. If you don't know that, then you're behind. Hmm. Once you know one man, you know them all. And of course, they change after sex. Exactly. You're gonna have a totally different man after you sleep with him. Just know that. Um, Men are simple and women are crazy. M- Men are easy. Women are um, complicated. I'll say that. We have to be complicated. We do a lot more than y'all. What What were thoughts on Steve Harvey's book? I didn't read his book, but I know a lot of the stuff he says that I've seen, like in memes and stuff. I agree with a lot of it. Hmm. You attract rich white men, but not black men with money. Why is that? Well, it depends on how you look. You know, just depends on how you look to see what you look like. Hmm. Just if you want the answer to that, look at all the people that got rich and famous, and they dumped their day ones and got with whoever they got with. Okay, how to deal with a man with a midlife crisis? Be the mistress. Make him feel young. Don't even notice his age. Mhm. I agree about doing what you love. Yes. So as long as after you secure the bag, after you get the man, do what you love, and you won't really be worried about him anymore. Like y'all won't even be asking these questions because you'll be too busy doing what you love. You see, this is the way to get and secure the bag. After you secure the bag, after you get money, after you don't have to work anymore, after you can start your own business, after you can do whatever you need to do and want to do, you won't be worried about no man. Somebody's at my door. Oh, y'all come with me. Just in case it's a murderer. I got live feed on YouTube. Here we go. Shh. Who is it? People. What the heck? Yeah. Somebody was smoking over here. Smoking a cigarette. Strange. Smells like a cigarette. Come on, Rick. They probably had the wrong address. Get. Rico. He'll get him. Get that dog. Get that whoever it was smelling like smoke on my doorstep. I wonder who that was. Like, you gonna ring my doorbell and smoke and then disappear? Oh well. Back to doing what I was doing. That dog gonna get him. That's my guard dog, a Chihuahua. I looked. There was nobody out there. I think it was a wrong address or. Probably somebody, lawn man or somebody. I don't know. It's the government. My Michael Jackson book. Oh, it's a Christmas gift for my kids. It's it's the book on all the songs he wrote and the people that were involved in the song and the idea behind the song. So all his songs that he ever wrote, the ideas behind it, all the people involved with making the song. It's pretty cool. And then I have my little album. Oh, Thriller. It's a real album. Look what else I have. Prince. Y'all remember old albums? Look at this booty. Look. Y'all remember that? Ooh. But yeah. Play one. I can't because of copyright. Y'all know Prince don't allow nobody to play nothing. Prince don't play. He's like, Mike can play another record. Oh, y'all, I found this at a thrift store for $2. Maybe if I play it like in fast motion or something, it won't be copyrighted. That's all I can play when I get copyright. But y'all get it. Yeah. I got this at Books a Million at the bookstore. They sell like the little record players. Call 911. It was a spirit. It's a ghost smoking a cigarette. I don't even know anybody that smokes. So. No, I think it was the lawn. There was some people doing the lawn, or it could have been FedEx. It could have been wrong package. Could have been wrong address. I don't know. Better not be. Better not be Marcus at my door. Marcus be smoking. You leave him alone. Mm-hmm. Bonafide Bloom. Yeah, I finally watched it. I kept forgetting. Thank you. Okay, well, I look like a stripper. Thank you. Strippers be sexy. Uh-oh. Um, mhm. I drive a Jaguar, but tell them can't make the payments. Good for you. Uh-huh. Sure, when I don't chase him, he chase me. Why? Because I don't know. Yeah, I can't. I don't even know. Like, you need to go ahead and have some sex with somebody because you act a real virginal. You need to figure out your power. Like, I'm serious. Once a woman realizes her power, she don't ask some dumb questions anymore. She just know the answer already. Hmm. Right? Isn't that true, ladies? Once you had sex, you knew your power, and you didn't ask the same dumb questions over and over. You know your power once you sleep with a man. Then they become the weak. Or if they have many options and they just used you for sex, then you become upset. So your power is in your beauty and in sex, and your ability to wield it as you need to wield it to get what you want out of life. That's it. Your sex is sword, and your beauty is what draws them in. And that's what it is. If you know how to wield it the correct way and use your power the correct way, you can have anything you want. Hmm. So perhaps you just don't understand your true power yet because you haven't experienced it. Hmm. Thank you, Cynthia J. Ladies, get the book called Power of the Pussy by Kara King. Yeah. Know your power and you won't be a victim. Hmm. Get some outdoor security cameras. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing that. After you have sex with a man and you're powerful, you won't feel insecure. Exactly. All right. Well, I gotta go, but thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna let this dog back in, and I might go live later on my other channel if I have the time. But thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for everybody, donating. Thank y'all for tuning in and asking me questions. And if I didn't get to your question, I'm sorry. You could probably put it in the comments, and I'll see it later and maybe answer it. But Uh-huh. Thank you. Get a gun. I got many guns. They walk in, they ain't coming out. See you later. Bye.